Hi, my name is John Alzheimer, and I am a credit expert who contributes to creditcardinsider.com. Today's question is, what is the best way to dispute incorrect collection items on my credit reports? Very good question. The Federal Trade Commission published a study in early 2013 that said that between 10 and 21% of consumers had errors on their credit reports. And so while most of us have accurate credit reports, it is a fact that some credit reports do contain mistakes. And so it is a good idea for you to review your credit reports periodically to ensure that the information contained in the reports is accurate. If you find something that is inaccurate, such as a collection account that either has been paid off or the balance is zero or it just doesn't belong to you, then you have certain rights under the federal statute known as the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And one of the rights that you enjoy is the ability to challenge any information on your credit report that you feel is incorrect. So if you see a collection on your credit report that you feel is incorrect, the first thing you should do is to find out if it's showing up on all three of your credit reports or if it's just showing up on one or two of your credit reports. Once you've identified which credit reports contain the erroneous collection, then you can come up with your plan of attack. The first thing you should do is contact all credit reporting agencies that contain that information or that have that information on your credit report and file what's referred to as a dispute. And when you file a dispute, you set off a chain of events that essentially are required under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. The first thing that the credit reporting agencies will do is they're going to homogenize your dispute into a form, and the form is then sent over the internet to the collection agency. The collection agency gets the form. They're going to see that you're disputing some aspect of the account, whether it's the balance, whether or not it's yours, something like that. And then it's their obligation at that point to perform what's referred to as a reasonable investigation into your claims. And so if you're saying that the balance is paid in full or settled, then they're going to obviously check to see if that is factual or not. If you're saying that the item doesn't belong to you, then they're going to look for attributes about the collection that would pertain to liability. Is it your account? Is the name wrong? Do we have information that suggests that it is yours versus information that suggests that it is not yours? And once they do this, then they're going to respond back to the credit reporting agencies and let them know to either remove the account, modify the account if it's just being reported wrong, or do nothing to the account if they believe that it is being reported accurately. That's one method. Another method that you have is that you can also challenge the information directly with the collection agency. You don't necessarily always have to go through the credit bureaus to file a dispute. You can go to any company that furnishes information to the credit bureaus and file your dispute with them. Most Fair Credit Reporting Act lawyers would suggest that you do not do this because then it doesn't give you what's referred to as a private right of action against the credit bureaus, which means you can't sue the credit bureaus because you haven't given them the opportunity to correct it. But if you do choose to go to the collection agency directly, you can file a dispute with them about anything, any aspect of the account, not yours, balance is wrong, anything at all. And then they also now have an obligation to do the investigation and then correct it on any credit report where it may be reported incorrectly. And in all of these scenarios, this is free. If you're doing this yourself, you're not going to pay to have this done. This can take up to 30 days, but in many cases it takes less than 30 days. And I can tell you that if you do find an error on a credit report, it's actually not that hard to get corrected as long as everybody is in agreement. The credit bureaus get information from the furnishing party saying, yes, this is wrong, do something about it, either fix it or delete it, which they will do, and then they'll send the consumer, you, an updated copy of the credit report showing the results of their investigation work. Again, can take up to 30 days. In many cases, it takes considerably less than 30 days. If you have any other questions pertaining to credit or financial topics, please submit them to creditcardinsider.com. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day.